Thank you very much, Mr. Williams, and a pleasant good afternoon to all listening to this broadcast via whatever means. The security forces continue to work closely with the Ministry of Health in their efforts to contain and control the spread of the coronavirus in the Federation. Regulations have been published to give legal effect to the recommendations of the Chief Medical Officer and the National COVID-19 Task Force. The recent regulations, SRNO 14 and 15, have been extended for another 2 weeks from June 8th, and they provide for several public health measures to prevent the spread of the virus. These are restrictions of movement or curfew between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. nightly, reduced carrying capacity in public transportation, restrictions on hosting, playing, and attending any contact sport, and the closure of schools. Public service vehicles are now only permitted to carry 2 passengers per row of seat, with 1 passenger only next to the driver. The inter-island ferries will still be restricted to 50% of their seating capacity. Bars and restaurants are still required to adhere to the physical distancing protocols, good sanitization practices, and the enforcing of the wearing of masks by their patrons when not eating or drinking. The closing time for businesses, starting from June 8th, will be 7 p.m. to allow staff and patrons sufficient time to adhere to the 8 p.m. curfew. We ask for the continued cooperation of the public in fully adhering to these measures. Social events continue to be restricted. However, some activities will be given consideration based on their risk. Such events include wedding receptions with a dinner-style format, takeaway dinners, and takeaway breakfasts. These events are expected to adhere to all the COVID-19 protocols, and a failure to comply will lead to the withdrawal of permissions. It has also been brought to our attention that a number of summer camps for children have been planned and advertised. Please note that these activities require permission from the Ministry of Education and the Commissioner of Police. As of now, these activities are not permitted due to the current COVID-19 threat. Therefore, no permission will be granted. We urge the general public to be on a heightened sense of awareness and strictly adhere to all the non-pharmaceutical measures which are still mandated by law. These are the wearing of face masks in public, covering your chin, nose, and mouth, good hand hygiene, and avoiding crowds and crowded places, and maintaining physical distance when in public. The only pharmaceutical measure available to us, that is the vaccine, is also highly recommended in the fight against this disease, and we urge all to take advantage of the opportunity to be vaccinated. Thank you.